Stories are like beautiful gifts. They come wrapped in the imagination of the storyteller, waiting to be unwrapped by the listener. Each story is unique, filled with its own magic and wonder, ready to transport us to places we've never been before. Just like a gift, a story can bring joy, surprise, and even a sense of wonder. It can be a source of comfort during difficult times or a spark of inspiration when we need it the most. They take us to different worlds. Through stories, we can travel to distant lands, explore fantastical realms, and experience adventures beyond our wildest dreams. Whether it's a tale of a brave knight on a quest, a journey through a magical forest, or a voyage across the stars, stories have the power to transport us to places where anything is possible. They allow us to escape the mundane and immerse ourselves in the extraordinary. We meet new people and learn new things. Stories introduce us to characters from all walks of life, each with their own unique experiences and perspectives. Through their journeys, we learn about different cultures, traditions, and ways of thinking. We gain insights into the human condition, understanding the joys and struggles that connect us all. Stories teach us empathy, allowing us to see the world through the eyes of others. When we are young, stories help us understand the world. They are our first teachers, guiding us through the complexities of life with simple yet profound lessons. Through fairy tales and fables, we learn about right and wrong, the importance of kindness, and the value of perseverance. Stories shape our understanding of the world, helping us make sense of the people and events around us. They teach us about good and bad. Through the actions of characters, we see the consequences of choices, understanding the impact of our decisions. Stories illustrate the difference between good and evil, showing us the importance of integrity and the dangers of deceit. They provide moral guidance, helping us navigate the complexities of ethical dilemmas. Grandparents tell the best stories. Their tales are rich with wisdom and experience, passed down through generations. These stories connect us to our heritage, preserving the traditions and values of our ancestors. They are a bridge between the past and the present, keeping the memories of those who came before us alive. Listening to our grandparents' stories, we feel a sense of belonging and continuity. They tell stories about kings and queens. Tales of royalty captivate our imagination, filled with grandeur, intrigue, and drama. These stories transport us to majestic palaces and ancient kingdoms, where we witness the lives of rulers and their subjects. Through these narratives, we explore themes of power, loyalty, and justice, gaining insights into the complexities of leadership and governance. They tell stories about animals and birds. These tales bring the natural world to life, giving voice to the creatures that share our planet. Through their adventures, we learn about the beauty and diversity of nature, understanding the interconnectedness of all living things. Animal stories often carry important messages about cooperation, resilience, and the balance of ecosystems. These stories teach us important lessons. They are not just for entertainment. They are a means of imparting wisdom and values. Through the trials and triumphs of characters, we learn about courage, compassion, and the importance of staying true to oneself. Stories challenge us to think critically, question assumptions, and grow as individuals. We learn about being kind and helpful. Acts of kindness in stories inspire us to be better people, showing us the impact of generosity and empathy. These narratives remind us that even small gestures can make a big difference, encouraging us to contribute positively to our communities. Stories of helping others reinforce the idea that we are all connected, and that our actions can create ripples of goodness. We learn about being brave and honest. Stories of bravery inspire us to face our fears and stand up for what is right. They show us that courage is not the absence of fear, but the willingness to act despite it. Tales of honesty highlight the importance of truthfulness and integrity, teaching us that being honest with ourselves and others is the foundation of trust and respect. Stories make us laugh and cry. They evoke a wide range of emotions, from joy and excitement to sadness and reflection. Through laughter, stories bring us together, creating shared moments of happiness. Through tears, they help us process our own experiences, offering solace and understanding. The emotional journey of a story mirrors the highs and lows of life, making us feel more connected to our own humanity. They stay with us long after we have heard them. The best stories linger in our minds and hearts, becoming a part of who we are. They shape our memories, influence our thoughts, and inspire our actions. Whether it's a bedtime story from childhood or a novel that changed our perspective, these narratives leave an indelible mark on our lives. Stories are timeless treasures, passed down from generation to generation, continuing to enrich our lives in countless ways. Moral stories are like hidden treasures. They are simple tales that carry profound wisdom, often hidden beneath layers of engaging narratives and colorful characters. These stories have been passed down through generations, each one carrying a unique lesson that resonates with the core of human values. They are simple stories with big lessons. These lessons are not just for children, but for people of all ages. They remind us of the fundamental principles that guide our lives. Through the adventures and misadventures of the characters, we learn about the importance of making the right choices. They teach us about values. Values are the things that are important to us. They shape our behavior, our decisions, and our interactions with others. When we understand and embrace these values, we become better individuals, capable of contributing positively to society. Honesty, kindness, and respect are values. These are the pillars upon which strong, healthy relationships are built. Honesty fosters trust, kindness nurtures compassion, and respect ensures mutual understanding. Through moral stories, we see these values in action, making them easier to grasp and apply in our own lives. Moral stories teach us how to live our lives. They show us the right way to behave. By observing the characters' journeys, we learn about the consequences of good and bad actions. These stories serve as a guide, helping us navigate the complexities of life with wisdom and integrity. They help us make good choices. When faced with difficult decisions, the lessons from these stories come to mind, providing clarity and direction. They remind us that every choice we make has an impact, not just on ourselves, but on those around us. When we read moral stories, we learn from the characters. We see their struggles, their triumphs, and their failures. These experiences become a part of our own understanding, enriching our perspective and helping us grow. We see the consequences of their actions. This helps us understand the importance of accountability and the impact of our decisions. By witnessing the outcomes of the characters' choices, we learn to anticipate the results of our own actions. This helps us become better people. Moral stories inspire us to strive for goodness, to be kind, honest, and respectful. They remind us that we have the power to make a positive difference in the world, one choice at a time. India has a rich tradition of storytelling. Our moral stories are very old. They have been passed down from generation to generation. These stories are usually in Hindi. Hindi is our national language. Many people in India speak Hindi. So these stories reach many people. They teach us about our culture. They tell us about our history. They help us understand our values. Panchatantra is a very famous collection of Hindi moral stories. These stories have been passed down through generations, captivating audiences with their timeless wisdom and engaging narratives. Originating in ancient India, the Panchatantra has transcended cultural and linguistic boundaries, making its mark on literature worldwide. It is one of the oldest collections in the world. The Panchatantra is believed to have been written by the scholar Vishnu Sharma around 200 BCE. Its primary purpose was to educate the sons of royalty in the art of governance and moral conduct through simple yet profound tales. These stories are about animals. The Panchatantra uses animals as characters to convey human virtues and vices. This anthropomorphic approach makes the stories relatable and memorable, as each animal character embodies specific traits and behaviors. But the animals behave like humans. They engage in conversations, form friendships, and navigate complex social situations, much like humans do. This unique storytelling technique allows readers to reflect on their own actions and decisions. They talk, and they have feelings. The emotions displayed by these animal characters, such as joy, sorrow, anger, and compassion, resonate deeply with readers, making the moral lessons more impactful and easier to internalize. Each story has a moral lesson. These lessons are designed to impart wisdom and ethical values, guiding readers towards righteous living. The morals often emphasize virtues like honesty, kindness, and intelligence, which are essential for personal and social well-being. The stories teach us about friendship, honesty, and cleverness. Through the adventures and misadventures of the animal characters, readers learn the importance of these virtues in building strong relationships and making wise decisions. One famous story is about a thirsty crow. This tale, known as The Thirsty Crow, is a classic example of the Panchatantra's ability to convey profound lessons through simple narratives. The crow finds a pot with very little water. Despite the initial challenge, the crow does not give up. Instead, it uses its intelligence and resourcefulness to solve the problem. He is clever and finds a way to drink the water. By dropping pebbles into the pot, the water level rises, allowing the crow to quench its thirst. This clever solution highlights the importance of perseverance and ingenuity. This story teaches us to be resourceful. It reminds us that with creativity and determination, we can overcome obstacles and achieve our goals. The Panchatantra, through its rich tapestry of stories, continues to inspire and educate, leaving a lasting legacy for future generations. Section 5. Timeless Wisdom of Hitopadesha. Hitopadesha is another famous collection of Hindi moral stories. It means beneficial counsel or friendly advice. Like Panchatantra, it uses animal fables to impart wisdom. These stories are short and easy to understand, but they have deep meanings. They teach us about important life skills. We learn about hard work, patience, and perseverance. We also learn about the dangers of greed and jealousy. Section 6. The Magic of Moral Cartoons. Cartoons are not just for fun, they can also teach us important lessons. Many Hindi cartoons have moral stories. These cartoons are colorful and interesting. They have catchy songs and dances. Children love to watch them. They learn about good habits and values. They learn about the importance of family and friends. Section 7. Learning with Motu Patlu. Motu Patlu is a very popular Hindi cartoon show. It is about two best friends, Motu and Patlu. They live in a small town called Furfuri Nagar. They have many funny adventures, but in every episode there is a moral lesson. We learn about helping others and being honest. We also learn about the importance of courage and determination. Section 8. Chota Bheem. More than just entertainment. Chota Bheem is another popular Hindi cartoon show. It is about a brave boy named Bheem. He is very strong and intelligent. He lives in a village called Dholakpur. He protects his village from evil. He also helps people in need. Chota Bheem teaches us about courage and kindness. He also shows us the importance of teamwork and friendship. Section 9. Keeping traditions alive. Moral stories and cartoons are very important for children. They teach valuable lessons in a fun and engaging way. These stories help children develop good character. They also help them understand their culture and values. We must continue to tell these stories to our children. We must also encourage them to watch cartoons with good morals. This way, we can keep our traditions alive.